UFC Fight Night, Jan versus Figueiredo. My name is Remy from The Script MMA, and I will be breaking down the best bets for UFC Fight Night, Jan versus Figueiredo. Just a disclaimer before we get into this, if you guys would like these updates and all access to our early picks, bets, the whole deal, become a premium member in the newsletter. The link will be in the description. This helps support the channel. And just sign up. If you love the UFC, if you love betting on the UFC, this is the best newsletter that you can get. Early picks, bets, and full breakdowns on each and every fight card coming up. Link will be in the description. Now getting into the best bets. Starting with the favorites and underdogs. The first favorite we have on the card is Wang Kang. This is a no-brainer. Wang Kang beat Valentina Shevchenko, and Valentina Shevchenko is the champion right now. Wang Kang beat her in a kickboxing match, and Wang Kang just came off a first-round knockout win. It's pretty clear that Wang Kang is nasty, and that's why she's a minus 950. I believe she opened up at a minus 600, but she's now at a minus 950. I see Fight Day her being a minus even 1100. Moving on, Carlos Ulberg, nasty fighter, undefeated on a win streak, minus 230 seems pretty reasonable for him. Carlos Ulberg, I like him a lot. He's looking very strong, and he's one of the more entertaining fights on this card. A lot of people in this card, I feel like they're not as entertaining. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. Moving on to the next fight. Feng Xiaokan. Hopefully I said that right. I'm surprised she's not a higher favor on this card. She could easily be a minus 500, minus 600. She opened up at a minus 250, I believe. Now she's at a minus 410. And she's nasty. Her opponent is 5'1". Feng Xiaokan is 5'7". Has a huge reach advantage, I believe. Huge height advantage, 5'7" and 5'1". Feng Xiaokan is one of the safer bets, in my opinion, on this card. She looks really good. She looks really good. And she's versing Shi Ming. And, Shi Ming is like, I don't even understand, how she's not a higher favorite. Shi Ming should lose, but we shall see. Feng Xiaokan is one of the better favorites on this card. Moving on, Zhang Minyang. This guy is a monster. I believe he's on a 7 win streak, all KOs. He's a monster. And the guy he's fighting is making his UFC debut against this guy. Listen, man. I just don't see how his opponent can get it done. And Zhang Minyang is probably going to knock him out. He's more of a knockout decision kind of guy. And listen, I believe in his abilities. Now, solid underdogs, Davis and Figueiredo. Listen, Davis and Figueiredo, doesn't matter what you think about him, what you think about Peter Yan. The fact that Davis and Figueiredo is a plus 245 is insane. We're acting like this guy isn't a former flyweight champ. We're acting like this guy's a bum. Davis and Figueiredo is not a scrub, and I feel like the fact that these odds are even this close is just, this far is just crazy. Jan being a minus, I believe, 350, 370, that's insane to me. So you can get some value out of Davis and Figueiredo. This fight will likely be close, so if you want to sprinkle some money on Davis and Figueiredo, I recommend it. Now we have Song Kenan. He's fighting, I believe the guy's name is Muslim. Both of them are kind of, they're okay. They're both 2-3 in their last 5 fights. I mean, Song Kenan, you can definitely find some value out of this. He's versing a 40-year-old man. You know, he will have the age advantage in this fight. I could possibly see him getting it done. This isn't one of my bets personally, but I do see him getting it done, and he is a solid underdog in this fight. Moving on, Nicholas Mata. This guy is the underdog of the week. If you've seen that video, if you haven't, link will be in the description. And I'm not putting it in the description, guys. Nicholas Mata, go check out the channel. He's underdog of the week, and for good reason. This guy is very undervalued. The spread between his opponent, I believe his opponent is a 2-1 favorite. It's insane. How is his opponent minus 210? I believe it's insane. I broke it down into detail in the underdog of the week pick. If you'd like to check that out, it's just I don't see how he can't get it done. Nicholas Mata is a dog, and his opponent does have the height advantage. Nicholas Mata is 5'9", and his opponent is 6 foot. But I mean, Nicholas is used to fighting guys that are taller than him. He's fought opponents 6'2", 6'3", and knocked them out. He's usually a knockout specialist. He prefers to stand on the feet, and the guy he's versing it seems like he's just there to get hit. And Nicholas Mata does have some power in his hands, and his opponent struggles against shorter fighters. That's why I picked Nicholas Mata as underdog of the week. I believe he can get it done. Moving on to the bets. Now, as per usual, my bets are on the bottom. My partner's bets are on the top. We'll start with his bets. He has a 2-leg with Wang Kong and Zhang Mingyang. And this is a solid 2-leg. Wang Kong, nasty kickboxing, and her takedown defense seems to be improving. Zhang Mingyang, TKO, KO / decision. Listen, I see it. Zhang Mingyang was on a knockout win streak. So I can see him getting a KO, and I can see him getting a decision. And Carlos Ulberg. Once again, Carlos Ulberg, undefeated, seems like a solid prospect, one of the more entertaining fighters on the card. Seems to have solid power. This is a good money line bet. For minus 230, you get some value out of it, and I believe it. Then he has Nicholas Mata, underdog of the week. He also believes in Nicholas Mata to get this one done. I mean, just do your own research. I mean, I believe he could get it done as well. Nicholas Mata is an amazing money line bet. And then we have the premium bet. If you guys want to unlock that premium bet, link will be in the description. Just sign up for the newsletter. It's only $10 a month. You do the math. That's $2.50 a card. $2.50. That's a cup of coffee. And potentially you can make your money back. Listen, link will be in the description. Sign up for the newsletters. Helps us, supports the channel. Now we have my bets. I was being a little, I'm not going to go all crazy this card. I wasn't really too hype about this card aside from certain fights. It was a tough breakdown. We have Nicholas Mata. Very confident Nicholas. Of course, underdog of the week. Then we have Davison Figueiredo. I might get some hate for this. Davison Figueiredo. I had someone in my comments in the last video. You guys are coming after me. Peter Yan fans. I get it. No, listen, Peter Yan is good. But it's just, I just believe Davison Figueiredo at these odds seems like a steal to me. I had him winning as I was doing the breakdown. I was like, listen, I got Davison Figueiredo. And then I seen the odds. Peter Yan is a minus 300 favorite. Like, whoa. That seemed a little ridiculous to me, personally. So Davison Figueiredo will be one of my bets. And then I have the safe bet. Last week's safe bet was John Jones money line and Bo Nickel by sub or decision. Listen, guys, the safe bet is a safe bet. This will also be available in the newsletter. $10 a month, $250 a card. I just believe, you guys should check it out. The safe bet usually hits. We do our best on this channel, make sure it does hit, to make sure you guys get your money's worth. And that will be the bets for UFC Petr Yan versus Figueiredo. This will be an intense card. For me, since I am in the States, I don't know if I will be able to see the whole card, because the card starts at 2 a.m. And the main card, I believe, starts at 6 a.m. So I don't know if I'll see the whole card. I'll do my best to see certain parts of it, but definitely will try to check out that Deiveson Figueiredo and Petr Yan fight. My name is Remy. I just gave you the script, and I'm out.